Alrighty team, so one of my new colleagues has started this thing at work called Soup Bingo, and effectively there's like a 4x4 grid with like different soup ingredients or soup related requirements that as we get emails about them, you can check off one per email, and yeah, you play it like bingo. It's pretty self-explanatory. One of the boxes on the Soup Bingo sheet is making yourself soup, or evidence of having made soup yourself. So that is what this is. Evidence of soup making. Let's go collect some evidence. Okay, just a tad bit of background story because obviously this is going to be really clear to my colleagues who I'm going to make watch this and not so clear to you guys. But every day, except on Thursdays and not the weekend, we get an email from our, I don't know, like tuck shop, canteen kind of people saying what the soup of the day is and the price. And it's always $3 and it always comes with a roll and it's pretty much always gluten-free. Those emails are effectively the bane of our existence. Like, you don't need to send an email every day to tell the entire staff body what the soup of the day is because people who want soup will go and get soup. But anywho, colleague has made Soup Bingo. It makes the emails a little bit more fun and a little bit more enjoyable to receive said emails. Anyways, back to collecting soup evidence. What's for dinner?
Mushroom soup.
Aw, yeah.
Finally. Also, again.
What do you mean by this? Explain.
Well, you see, I've tried. Jess was, I really want mushroom soup. And I went, okay, fine, we're going to have mushroom soup again. It has been a few weeks. And then every time I go to make some, nah, I don't want it.
He's not wrong. I kind of did request the meal and have, I don't know, how many times has it been? Like,
at least twice, maybe 3.
I said, I don't feel like soup today, so we haven't had it. But we're having it today. We're gonna make soup. So the mushrooms have been cut up. The spring onions have been cut up. We have the recipe waiting. Soup also requires butter, so there's the butter. No eating the butter this time.
I'm gonna eat the butter this time.
Don't eat the butter! No soup would you're distracted. No! Do not eat the butter, you fucking menace! What the actual hell, Vogel?
It's salted!
This is why you're getting fat.
Rude, but accurate.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
You did.
No, not really. No soup would be complete without rolls, so here we have 12 rolls for the two of us. So like, what, 10 for me, 2 for you? Of course, this is cream of mushroom soup. Oh my god. Vogel's like, let me play the sound of my people. Of course, this is cream of mushroom soup, so we require cream. Last time I let Vogel help make the soup, he put in way too much garlic and it was...
Yeah, I might be a little more conservative.
Does anybody else have this thing with your, like, flour starts, I don't know, developing brown flakes? I don't know. I just think that just means it's genuine wheat or something. Either that or it's going off, but we're gonna not say that because that'll make me feel bad. Wait, where's the 2 cups?
It's on the side. Alright.
There we go. How many cups?
2. You're filling it up, basically.
Okay. Say when.
Well, you're not at 2 yet.
Ah! Sploosh.
Alright, you're about there.
I think we're done now. Here we go.
What the fuck was that?
It's a 2. See? 500 mils. It's a 2.
Yeah, but look on the other side.
Well, it's not my fault that Pyrex doesn't know that.
This is well above 2.
What the fuck is... Yeah, no wonder. It's made in the US fucking A. If anything, I went over by like, I don't know, 2.5 mils max. And that's like part of the fudge factor. Where's the fudge factor? It doesn't have a fucking... What kind of science is this? It doesn't tell you how accurate this measurement is.
It's not really science.
Fuck you, Pyrex. I'm sorry, Pyrex. I'm kidding. I don't mean that. We really like Pyrex. Why is he being so rude to me? Vogel's being very rude to me.
No, no.
He's constantly rude to me. Anyways, I think the nicest part about soup is that, like, I don't know, the way I make soup is effectively you chuck everything in a pot and then, like, cook it and then vitamize it and it's done. Huzzah!
Vitamizing is not correct.
Personally, I prefer my mushroom soup to be vitamized because I do not like the idea of soup being, like, 2 textures. I don't like solid bits in my soup. And I know all y'all sitting out there like, oh, but what about minestrone soup? Or what about chicken and corn soup? Stop. No. Chicken and corn soup is like the only exception.
What's minestrone?
Minestrone is the one that has like vegetables in it. Not my cup of tea. Melting. We shall add garlic, but not too much. See, the garlic is like the polar bear, and the butter is like the ice cube, ice block, ice shelf. Iceberg, iceberg! It's time for time. Yeah, there we go. We got butter and thyme and spring onions, and I'm taking it off the heat because it kept spitting at me and I didn't want spit on my camera, whether that be my spit or butter spit. And now the mushrooms are in, and we wait until the mushrooms get all soft and gorgeous and beautiful, and then we'll add some flour, and then we'll add the stock, and then we'll vitamize, and then it'll practically be time to serve. Considering this is supposed to be evidence, here is me and my pot of soup. Yeah, we got the flour everywhere. That'll help thicken the soup even if slightly. Make sure that you cook the flour, otherwise it'll taste like shit. If you splash me, I'll kill you. Vogel is helping. He's gonna tour in the stock.
I like to put it all the way in because I'm notorious for missing and spilling it.
Yeah, he does that. Ah, fucking flour. Sure be fine. Might taste like shit. Vogel, what's wrong?
I said to you, do you want to help me with the mushroom soup? And you said no. And then here you are taking over again. I got all prepared to cook this all by myself. She comes in just like waving her dick around and like, oh, just mind me, I'm cooking it.
I will admit, there was a little dick waving, but I do not have a penis.
It's a metaphorical penis.
But what we do is we stir the soup, bring to the boil, good stuff. I don't know how long we're supposed to boil it for, but yeah, soup.
I think it's hot now.
Yeah, it's hot.
Supposed to boil it for 2 minutes.
Do you like having me as your sous chef?
You're in life? Sure.
Ouch, in the kitchen? Also, I know that Vogel keeps making these promises of like leaving recipes in the description box like a dick, because then I have to actually do something about it, and I haven't done anything about it. We will endeavor to leave the recipe to this soup recipe. Wait. We will endeavor to leave the recipe to the soup in the description box or in the pinned comment. Probably in the pinned comment. Anywho, back to soup. Making soup. Boop, 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 boop. It's gonna be good. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Right now it doesn't look very good. Boop, 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 boop. But it will eventually. Boop, 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 boop.
Is there a newspaper?
No, we don't own a newspaper. There you go. It is Tuesday the 7th of December at 6:41. Mindfulness and balance. Somebody's a happy chappy.
Go away.
Boil. Vogel is in charge of preparing rolls.
Yay.
Vogel and I are having a debate about whether we add the cream and then vitamize, or if we vitamize and then add the cream. I personally am team vitamize, then add the cream, so that then it doesn't go all frothy.
It's not, yeah, but the froth will settle down. It's not like you froth with milk and stays frothy all day. And if you do just enough, you'll be alright. Because otherwise what you get, you're not going to mix in the cream as well.
There's not enough cream for it to not mix in well. Either way it'll taste fine, but my way's better.
You're just not right making this right.
You're making it wrong. I love cooking with Vogel. Clean. The worst part about cooking with Vogel is the mess that he makes. We have the cream in now, and then we will vitamize, and yeah, it'll be glorious. Vogel likes to take some mushrooms out because he likes to have bits in his soup, but I don't like bits in my soup.
Well, yeah, because you're wrong. Like, your recipe literally doesn't even say vitamizing. I had to add that in.
I like it vitamized!
Let's see this? That's what you get if you don't do the vitamizing with the cream in there. You get that kind of like, you get the little oil droplets.
Those aren't the oils. Those are the thyme.
No, you got the oil droplets, not the fucking chunks of plant.
Mess everywhere!
Please stop whinging.
Vogel, what are you doing?
Jess said she wanted to film. Then suddenly I decided I want to Pringles.
You're making more of a mess. Get out, I'll vitamize you. Now it's time for vitamizing. We'll be using our immersion blender, or like hand blender, and yeah.
If you don't have one, get one.
Yeah, they're pretty handy. Get it, because you use your hand anyway. See, this is why I said it gets too frothy. Well, now that we have mushroom soup foam, I guess we'll try and reheat it to get rid of some of the bubbles. Heating up the soup to get rid of the bubbles. And hopefully under the bubbles, you can see my glorious soup. Bubbles. Need to get a tea towel for our bread rolls. There we go. Tea towel.
There's a chip in there.
Oh, yum.
Burning away.
Ew. You want to pass me the bowl? I got a tea towel. We put the tea towel in. It looks dirty, but it's clean. Actually looks really dirty. That's kind of gross. I swear it's clean. Anyways.
Oh yeah, just got a mark on it.
Those are hot. Ow. Ow.
Yes, they are.
Ow. And the bread rolls are ready. We tuck them in. Good night, bread rolls. Good night for now. And the beautiful soup is finished and it's time to serve up. We didn't put any salt and pepper in while we cooked, so it's time to salt and pepper now. And there we has the soup. And the bread. Now it's time for eating, so I'm gonna do that. Well, Vogel, can you chew with your mouth open? And by that I mean closed. Thank you. Stop it! It's disgusting!
You asked for this.
I'm gonna put a censor box over your face.
You explicitly said, can you chew with your mouth open?
Yeah, and you know
After I wasn't.
You know I'm a confused old lady. You be nice to me. Okay, before you start chewing...
You guys heard that. She said that. That's on record.
Alrighty, before you start eating again,
What fucking soup, man?
Vogel, out of 5, what would you rate today's soup?
4.
Why 4?
Because it was yum.
And?
It's a good tasting soup. I don't need much more. I mean, it's fucking soup. It's not...
Oh my god!
This is one of the better soups.
It
This
is.
a good soup.
It's
I'm
a good
enjoying
soup.
It.
Vogel doesn't really like soup.
Yeah, I only like chunky soup, which, as you saw from earlier, just likes to crush my dreams.
Well, you heard it here first. 4 out of 5 soup. I give it a 4.5. Yeah. And now it's time to do the dishes, so it's time for me to leave.
She already left. She came back to film that part.
The jig is up! We need to go! We need to go! Way to out me, Vogel. And so concludes our soupscapades. It's now 1 a.m. as I finish editing this vlog, so I'ma go to sleep. Good night, team. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please do make sure to give it a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more on all the things that I do. I can't remember how I sign off my vlogs. It's too late in the day. That was the soup that was.